10 years sobriety from drugs and alcohol. I used for 13 years. It started when I lost my mom from cancer. At the same time my mom had cancer, my grandmother had kidney failure. Once my mom passed away, about 2 months later, my grandmother passed away. And that's what led to the road of drugs. Through that whole 13 years, I did not want to feel. I was too afraid to face those things that I had been running from for so long. When I had my youngest child, my friend came to visit to see the baby and brought my son Marcus, and they're sitting in the hospital room visiting with the baby, and I'm in the bathroom getting high. The next morning, CPS came and said, the baby is positive, you're positive, you're not fit to take care of your son at this moment. When an addict tells you that they cannot stop, I never thought that that was true until this moment. I couldn't stop, and I didn't know how to stop. The last time I went to go see Marcus, it was a CPS visit, and he looked at me, and he looked like a completely different child. And he looked at me and he said, "Mom, when can I come home?" And I had no answer for him. And at that moment, I knew I needed to do something that day. So after that visit, I went and I took myself to detox at a Thunderbird hospital in Arizona. And that's when my journey to recovery started. In that first 5 months of being sober, I found out I had cancer. I had thyroid cancer. Within an 8-month period, the cancer had spread. The radiation treatment didn't work. And they removed about 190-something lymph nodes from just out of my neck. I'm in recovery, I'm in an inpatient rehab, transitional living program. Now I have cancer. It's too much. It was time for me to stop being selfish. While we were in Arizona, I went from working in a detox program, having my own place, having a vehicle, Marcus in school, and then COVID hit and I had lost everything. Me and my son, we lived off my savings account until that ran out, hopping from hotel to hotel. We wind up sleeping under a tree the last day that we were in Arizona. I called my father. He lives here in Maryland. He sent us a bus ticket. We got here and we went into the emergency shelter system, and we wind up being placed in Comfort Inn in Beltsville shelter. We stayed there for a while. It wasn't very safe. So a neighbor of mine at the hotel shelter was telling me about Volunteers of America. She handed me the card. I called and I spoke to a woman named AJ. She made me an appointment that same week. She came and got us in the Volunteers of America van. She brought us here, and that was when I first seen the doctor, the psychiatrist, and I seen the regular medical doctor here. The following 2 weeks, they connected me with my case manager, Tatiana.
I actually got Brandi and Marcus probably the first month I started working here. So they were one of my first clients with Volunteers of America. Basically, she's so awesome. She came to me with her plan and I basically just wrote it down. She is a go-getter. So she will tell me, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to do this. Can you help me? It's so inspiring to see her keep pushing forward and achieving her goals even when everything is stacked against her.
I'm a work in progress, but it's been working. It's a lot better than where we started. My story can help, even if it's just one person, then I know that I'm doing my job as God would want me to. We moved here September 3rd. There were times that I wanted to give up, but my son, he would tell me all the time, "Mom, God's time, not ours."
That's what I was blessed with, a skill to make everything happy when even things are sad or bad.
I had to, really remember that. I stressed about how was I going to move. I don't know anybody to help us move. They got together a truck and a group of people, wonderful people, and they packed up that truck and they got us here. They unpacked it, took us to lunch during the move. I've never been a part of an agency that has gone above and beyond as far as that. Just amazing. I was able to go back to school to get my bachelor's degree in human services with concentration on substance abuse. And right now, I just got on a roll and have a chance to be on the dean's list. I'm in my third term. I never knew how smart I was. I want to be the change I want to see. All of these things that were given to me by people that were where I was, they're not for me to hold on to. That would be selfish of me. I have to be able to use those things and help the next person. That feeling is better than any drug, any high, anything, is for someone to come to you and say, you helped save my life. I have had all the help that I could possibly need and more because of Volunteers of America. Thanks to all these different people that are in this agency, me and my son are striving today to have a better life. I would want to say, just don't be afraid to ask for help. There's help out there, and there are people, good, genuine people, that are always willing to help, but you just gotta ask for it.